If you're planning to buy a pre-construction property in the Dominican Republic, this video is for you. My name is Attorney Johan Confidente, real estate lawyer, and today I will be talking about how should you make your payment when it comes to pre-construction. Quite often my Canadian clients and sometimes Americans will tell me that when they're buying pre-construction property in Canada or in the US, the money will go in escrow and will stay in escrow until the property is delivered. And they expect that this is going to be the same way in the Dominican Republic. I always have to explain that it's a different country and some things might be done differently. As in fact, when you're buying a pre-construction property in the Dominican Republic, the money does not go to an escrow. The money goes directly to the developer. And the reason that it is done this way is because the money that you're paying for the property is going to be invested in the project. Like they need the money to build the project, to deliver the project on time. And this is the main reason why the money does not go to an escrow. The money goes directly to the developer. Well, some developers in the DR, some of them will use like low-cost project. Some of them will use trust company. The money will go in a trust, but the money will not stay in escrow until the end. The way it works, only with low-cost properties, mostly with low-cost property, then the trust company is going to distribute the money to the developer according to the different phases of the project and according to what is stipulated in the contract. But I want to stay with what happens in normal, the standard process here in Punta Cana. Let's say you buy a property from one of the developers in the area like Noval, Just Point, or any other developer in the area. Normally, when we complete the due diligence, the lawyer will give you the green light to go forward, meaning that it's safe to proceed with all the payment. But the payments, as I mentioned in the beginning, is going to go directly to the developer. Will not stay in escrow because they need the money to put it into the project and to advance the construction. What happens if you don't hire a lawyer to do all the verifications before you start making your payment, before you go forward with the big money that you will pay to the developer during construction or prior to the construction? What happens if you do that, if you just go on your own? Because sometimes buyers will think that since it is pre-construction, they can do it on their own, or maybe the developer is going to tell you that you don't need a lawyer since it is pre-construction. Well, the reality is that yes, you do need a lawyer, and the main reason why you do need a lawyer is because the money is going to go directly to the developer's account and it's not going to stay in escrow. That's why before you pay this kind of money to the developer, you need to make sure that everything is in good standing, and you don't want to rely on the lawyer of the developer to give you the green light to go forward with the payment, because is the lawyer of the developer going to tell you if anything is incorrect, if something to pay attention to X or such and such clause, or that the contract is not enough to protect your interest? This is exactly why you do need a lawyer to protect and represent your best interest. It is highly important to have an attorney working for you when it comes to pre-construction that will do all the verifications, that will check all the paperwork before you start making the big payments to the developer. And one other reason that why you need to have a lawyer to represent you is because in the Dominican Republic, we do not have title insurance. Your title insurance will be your lawyer. Your lawyer, the due diligence performed by the lawyer acting on your behalf, will be the due diligence for you as the buyer. If you have any question in regards to the process, how should you structure the payment plan, or any question in regard pre-construction property, I will be more than happy to answer your questions. You can leave us your question and I will be answering in the next video, or I will be answering the question directly in the with the channel. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one.